everybody, and welcome to the World of Micah. Today, we're going to do something I've been kind of wanting to do to answer some questions. People message me on my email sometimes. People get in touch with me on my Instagram, Twitter, all kinds of social media platforms asking me, hey, I know you do a lot of stuff on Highway 192 in Kissimmee and the surrounding areas. What are some things my family can do in Kissimmee? The actual Kissimmee, Florida area, right outside of the Walt Disney World, SeaWorld, more or less near Disney in that area. So today I've kind of narrowed it down. Now listen, when I do these top lists, it's not based on anything scientific. It's not based on anything like this is my top only and you have to do these, there's no other way. No, these are basically like, hey, here's some ideas. There's plenty of more ideas. I know plenty of more ideas, but I've kind of just like narrowed it down to like 5 for you, just kind of like off the top of my head, like, hey, Micah, my family and I gonna be in Kissimmee visiting for a while. What's like 5 things you would do, like a place to eat, a place to visit, somewhere to go for some nightlife? Like, what do you recommend while we're in Orlando on our vacation? So that's what we're doing. 5 places to visit while you're in Kissimmee. You guys are gonna get to tag along. If you're new here, click that subscribe button. It'll keep you updated with my latest video. If you would like to support my channel, down below in the description box is a link that'll take you to my Patreon page where you can become a Patreon and become a secret society club member. It's a secret club that I have with my friends who watch my videos, and there's all kinds of things you can get, free stickers and different things for each tier. Check it out if you get a chance. But now, let's take a closer look. First stop on our list is going to be right off of Orange Blossom Trail. And the reason I picked this is because a lot of people ask me, how can I see some Florida wildlife while I'm in town? Well, there's a lot of places in Orlando, Florida that tend to cater to wildlife. My favorite place is right over here. And by the way, when you're here, ask for Savannah. Tell her that World of Micah sent you. That's right, number 1 is Gator Land. Where on earth can you walk through an alligator's mouth to get into a whole park where it's filled with nothing but alligators, train rides, alligator wrestling, all kinds of good American fun. Look at this. This is the actual entrance. You walk through the gator's mouth. On the other side of this building is exactly what you're seeing. Nothing but good wildlife, alligators, all kinds of fun things. They do have different packages here, but this is definitely number 1 on my list. I mean, when you come to Florida, you expect to see an alligator, right? Now I'm going to put a link down below to Gatorland's website. You guys can see all the different packages they have. The good thing about Gatorland is it's free to park. That's definitely a good thing. And while you're inside the actual park, don't worry. It's covered. Majority of the park is covered, so the sun is not beaming down on you all day. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend this place. But now, let's head to our number 2 spot on my list, which is a good place to grab some food. When you leave Gatorland, you're gonna be driving by the Tupperware Headquarters right over there. That is the headquarters of Tupperware. I'm not even joking, where all those flags are. I always forget about that. There it is, Tupperware Brands, the sign. I believe they do tours there. I didn't add it on my list, but technically I did put it in the video, so I guess you could say it's on the list. But the next spot's gonna be a place to grab some good food. Next up on our list is right off of Highway 192, the best place, my opinion, to grab some food. Fat Boys BBQ, Real Pit Barbecue. Right over here is Fat Boys. Let me tell you, this place is pretty delicious when it comes to barbecue. Love seeing those little planes flying around because we're really close to the airport here in Kissimmee. But let me tell you, about Fat Boys. When I first moved to Orlando, one of the first barbecue places I ever went to was Fat Boys BBQ. For a guy like me who's from a small town in Mississippi, this place definitely feels like that home style barbecue, that old school home cooking. It's really good. I recommend Fat Boys. All right, move on to number 3. Should have done my research. You know, with everything going on in the world right now, things have different hours of operation. I was hoping I could grab lunch at Fat Boys. They're currently closed right now. Next time. Another reason why I put it on the list is because it's not a touristy area, and Fat Boys is definitely not a tourist attraction. So you'll get that local feel when you're eating. Number 3 is Old Town. You guys knew we couldn't visit Highway 192 without mentioning Old Town. One of the best places to visit for a little bit of fun. Plenty of nightlife here, lots of stores, lots of places to eat, and it's free. It's free to get in, free to park. I should have honestly driven down to the red light because I had a clear shot with the light turning across 192 to get into the parking lot, but I always like to pull in this way because I like to go under the jukebox. This is like my favorite way to pull in. I don't know why. I guess because you get views of everything right as you're pulling in. It's super cool. But Old Town is number 3 on my list. I love this place. And if you come out here on a Friday or a Saturday night, they have the car shows. On Fridays, I believe it's like muscle cars. Saturday night is the Saturday night cruise with the classic cars. And that is also free. As much as I want to park and walk around Old Town for a little while, we've still got 2 more places to go. And they're a little bit of a drive from here. Not too far, but it's a little bit of a drive. So we gotta keep trucking. But seriously, if you've never checked out Old Town, do it. I've done plenty of videos about Old Town, so you can go back and check those out. That place has a lot to offer. And I had to throw in an honorable mention on this list. There's something I really wanted to add, but I didn't want to take away from anything I already had on the list, and that is Orange World. Recently did a video of this place. It's fantastic. They do ship fruit if you're looking to getting some fruit and you do not live here in the state of Florida, but when you're visiting, you can stop off and get some fresh Florida citrus. It's pretty good. So the next time you visit Orange World, tell them World of Micah sent you. All right, heading on to number 4 and number 5. Kissimmee, Florida is a weird place, man. One side of the street, you could be looking at a cow pasture with cows, and then the other side of the street, you could see a massive resort, like the Gaylord Palms here. That's the one thing I do love about this area. It's got the best of both worlds. I'm not kidding about the cows. You see them over there? All kinds of cows around this place. Now heading to our last 2 spots. Heading to historic downtown Kissimmee. Number 4 is right here, Main Street, downtown historic Kissimmee. Lots of places to shop, lots of murals, and you know what? While you're here, you can actually see one of the old Epcot Center omnibuses, the double-decker omnibus. I love this place, man. Lots of character in this little Main Street area. Lots of cool places to see, and lots of cool things to do here. You gotta check it out. There's also plenty of thrift stores, vintage stores, all kinds of cool stuff. One of my favorite things to do is to see all the different murals painted on the side of the buildings here. They kind of make it look like it did back in the day. Down here you can see the Monument of States. Done a video on that, as well as right up here you can get your picture and visit one of the original Epcot double-decker buses. This is it right here. Check that out. I love the historic downtown Kissimmee area. Kind of gives you that feeling of a, I don't know, a classic American town. There's even an ice cream man, Mr. Chili Freeze, who drives by. You guys see? Right over here, you can hear the music. I don't know about you, but it's been a long time since I've gotten ice cream from the ice cream truck. But the weather's so nice today, I decided to park the car and actually walk up to the old school Epcot bus just to show you guys. I love looking at this thing. It's weird, they do move this thing from time to time. Last time I was here, it was actually on Main Street, and now they have moved it here next to the lakefront. But I did a video on this a few months ago. Down below, you guys can click on the link. It'll take you to that video and you can check it out. Showed some comparison shots of what it looked like when it was at Walt Disney World. I love coming and seeing that, the old Epcot logo right there. That's amazing. But historic downtown Kissimmee was number 4 on the list, and while you're here, step across the street to the Lakefront Park. It's a great place to come and relax and walk along the lakefront, but also while you're here, you can visit the Kissimmee Lighthouse. And might I add, it's completely free to come out here to the park. I did a video on the lighthouse not too long ago. I'll put a link to that video down below in the description box. You guys can check that video out as well. But the Kissimmee Lakefront Park is number 5 on my list. It's a great place to come with the family, bring a picnic, and enjoy some scenic views of Florida. A nice lake right here, playground, there's all kinds of things here at the Lakefront Park. But I think we did it. I think we found 5 places that I recommend visiting while you are here in Kissimmee, Florida, in the surrounding areas. The places that I put in the video, all the links, if there are any, are down below. You guys can check them out for yourselves. Woo, when you're out here at the Kissimmee Lakefront, you'll get that wind off the lake. Feels pretty good out here for August. Let me tell you, it feels pretty good with that wind coming off the water. But that's it. Our adventure for today has come to an end, which means it's time to say goodbye. But if you enjoyed this episode, please give me a big thumbs up. The thumbs up button's down here somewhere. Comment below your favorite place, and if you have something else you'd like to recommend to someone, comment. I'm eager to hear what your thoughts are on places to visit while you're in Kissimmee. But I will see you guys tomorrow on a brand new episode of World of Micah. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.